Shalom. I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, Bahashim HaKadosh, the honors to the Apostle GMS of Great Millstone, salutations, Shalom, blessed to the elect. Alright, I'm coming at you with another article. This is from Fox News. Alright, it says Trump threatens to designate Antifa a terrorist organization ahead of expected Portland clashes. It says President Trump said major consideration. Alright, this is in quotation. Major consideration. So they're planning on doing this for a fact, is being given by his administration to designate the far-left Antifa movement a terrorist organization as the city of Portland, Oregon prepares for dueling protests between right-wing demonstrators and Antifa on Saturday. Major consideration is being given to naming Antifa an organization of terror. The president tweeted, "Portland is being watched very closely. Hopefully the mayor will be able to properly do his job." In his tweet, the president did not mention the expected far-right groups that are expected to protest, like Proud Boys Group, the White Nationalist American Guard, and the Three Personators hate group. Watchdogs say the Daily Stormers, a neo-Nazi group, are also expected. So you guys, a lot of wicked groups, all right, going down there in Portland. More than 24 local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies, including the FBI and the Federal Protective Service, are in Portland to help police monitor the protest. Ahead of the rally, Democratic Mayor Ted Wheeler said Friday on Fox News, outnumbered over time, said he's confident from a law enforcement perspective, we're going to have all the tools and the resources and personnel we need. We support people's rights to demonstrate, Wheeler said, but we don't care about who you are or your politics are, okay? This is Esau, man, all right? If you engage in violence in this city, you will be held accountable. The self-described anti-fascists have vowed to confront the rally, while leaders from the far right urged their followers to turn out in large numbers to protest the arrest of 6 members of right-wing groups in the run-up to the event. Members of Antifa often cover their faces with masks, making it harder to identify them. Hey, and this proves the uproarings and rights of the people, man, throughout the 4 corners, because you got a riot going on right now in Hong Kong, all right, with the government out there, all right, and various parts of the earth that the American media does not cover. All right, there's every day there's something going on the earth that the American media is not covering because they don't want you to know. All right. It shows that we're in these this is the last days, man. All right. That Yahweh Shai prophesied about. All right. Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right. It says Patriot Prayers Joey Gibson, who is not involved in this weekend's event but organized similar rallies in 2017 and 2018 that erupted in clashes, surrendered Friday on an arrest warrant for felony rioting. He was at a confrontation that broke out on May 1st outside a bar where members of the Antifa movement had gathered after a May Day demonstration. In a video he live streamed on Facebook, Gibson accused the police of playing politics by arresting him, but not the masked demonstrators who beat up conservative blogger Andy Ngo at a June 29th rally that drew nationalist attention to this small liberal city. We receive criticism no matter what. It's either too much, not enough, you arrested this group, and now. Authorities asked residents not to call 911 unless it's a life-threatening emergency and to stay away from the heart of downtown. Some city streets will be closed Saturday, as well as a major bridge connecting the east and west sides of the city. All right, now reason why I brought this article out, all right, you see how quick, all right, Esau, well, really we know why Esau is doing this, all right, the purpose behind it. This is just a cover-up, but really, you know, they're going to deem anybody that's against this system, all right, a terrorist, all right. They're going to call you a domestic terrorism, all right. You're going to be part of that, all right. And it's, you know, the Lord promised the famine of the word, all right. Sooner or later, you're not going to see, you know, brothers out there teaching no more, all right. Why? Because first, Esau is gonna the next group that they're gonna target, which they're already targeted, but they're gonna officially target, is the Israelite groups. All right, these different Israelite groups that are out there. All right, primarily GMS. All right, because they teach the 100% truth. No other camp teaches the truth. All right, that's outside of GMS. Not unless you're not affiliated with GMS, but you teach the same doctrine as GMS. All right, then there's no problem with you. But we all know that the next group that they're gonna target is these Israelite groups. All right, because why? They speak against this government, the wickedness of Esau. All right, of America, Babylon. All right. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. All right. The next group that they're going to target is these different Israelite groups. All right. The Israelites. All right. I should say. All right. Why? Because they speak against this wicked society. All right. This wicked kingdom. All right. And it's not, it won't be long, until Trump, or whatever, target the Israelites and deem them as an organization of terror. All right. Because that's how Esau ruled, man. All right. But with that, I like to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahshai, Bahashim HaKadosh, the wrongs to the Apostle GMS of Great Millstone, salutations, shalom, blessed to the elect, shalom.